Okay, and we're back here on the Purple Couch for another episode of Diva Unfiltered Podcast. I am your host, Dominique the Diva, of course, and this is my best friend.
Shay Parker, they know who we are, girl.
Absolutely.
If you here at episode 15, like,
at this
you
point,
know what's going on.
Or maybe you knew, maybe you was on Streets TV with us Thursdays at 8 p.m. and just, caught the eye of this beautiful girl.
Shout out to our Streets family, for show. You can check us out on the Streets TV app or on Roku on the Streets TV channel.
Yeah, okay, or on YouTube, and you can follow us, of course.
Everywhere. We everywhere with it. We for the streets.
So, I don't know, should we do what you're going through, or?
You're going too fast. Relax. Now, really, we just honestly have to hop right into it because it's really not about what we're going through. It's about what other niggas are going through.
Okay.
And if down bad was a person, is what we're calling this session tonight.
Okay.
Because there's been a lot of things going on. There's been a lot of things trending on your timeline. And I had a shitty ass week, but these people had a way worse week than me.
What is going on? Like, what is in the air right now? Is everyone like, is Mercury in retrograde, or like, what's really going on?
I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about Mercury being in retrograde, but we do know that we're coming up upon fourth quarter.
Okay.
And that's typically when, just shifts, I feel like, start to
Let's see
happen.
what it is. Are you ready for fourth quarter? Are we ready for like fall and hoodies and like baking cookies and like
I'm definitely here for that. Like, I'm ready to be in all the layers, in the hats and the scarves and the boots. Like, I love me a good boot.
Yes.
And then it's like family time and that whole deal, Friendsgiving, like
my
traveling.
birthday.
Your birthday's in December.
Fourth quarter is always fun.
It's a lot of planning that goes on in fourth quarter. And we had such an amazing year that I really would like to take it easy fourth quarter. Maybe not take it easy, of course, we'll still be working and doing things, but like really also just enjoy the time with like family and friends and
that holiday season. Yeah, that holiday season. But I mean, we're still here, only 40 more weeks or so left in summer, and right now
40 more weeks? It gotta be less.
Sorry, days.
Oh.
But guess what? It's only like 80 something days until.
That's
okay.
crazy.
Okay, but anyway, listen. Let's get into some things because we're just having a tough time right now as we wrap up the summer. If Down Bad was a person, who would it be? Well,
first up, it's always a big bitch. Okay, first of all, I did not have this on my bingo card. I did not see sexual harassment lawsuit for Lizzo anywhere on my bingo card. I don't know if anybody else did.
Not Lizzo's mean.
Not that Lizzo's a bully. Oh my God. Who would have thunk it?
Well, it's interesting because these former employees don't seem like they letting up. And every time I turn around, more people are adding their story in. So now it's getting kind of fishy. Like, okay, what y'all got going on here? But former employees have filed sexual harassment lawsuit against Lizzo. They're accusing her of doing a plethora of very nasty things, and they're accusing her of not paying them. That's the part right there, because I'm like, okay,
that's the part. That's really where all of this is coming from.
As you would say, in this economy, you didn't pay me. Now, we definitely have a problem. So it's no telling how far people will go if you owe them some money.
Yeah, but I just feel like they're accusing her of, making them eat bananas out of new performers' vaginas.
In Amsterdam.
Touching, new performers' breasts and bullying them and almost attacking them. We're going to get into it. Actually, let's start right here because these three former employees who filed, the initial lawsuit appeared on CNN, and one of them, Ariana Davis, said, "I know it's alarming to hear that Lizzo, a plus-size woman who preaches body positivity, would be fat-phobic, essentially. But I want to challenge people to understand that hurt people hurt people."
Oh, we do understand that very well. I mean, we've heard that over and over again, and as you go through your journey, you might experience that to be true. But someone's thinking, how can someone who's plus size also be fat phobic at the same time?
The same way some black people can be anti-black. Ooh, we don't even have time to park it there. The same way some gay people can have internalized homophobia. It's a very layered thing. It's a very layered thing.
I think the big deal here is the fact that it seems as though Lizzo had built her entire platform or branded herself as someone who was very body positive. And so to hear people who worked with her, dancers, former employees, say that she's fat phobic or, brought to their attention about their own weight, it's like, now hold on, wait a minute, bitch. How you talk about I done gained weight and you're a Lizzo?
And I'm really trying to figure out another thing, because is it like a like you're bigger than me type of thing? Like, how does it work?
I don't know. Noel Rodriguez alleges that Lizzo's abuse wasn't just verbal, but also physically threatening. She says she felt unsafe and disrespected in the environment, claiming that Lizzo's friend jumped off a couch and had to physically restrain Lizzo as she threatened Nicole.
Now, y'all too damn big to be doing all of that.
She said she basically started to ball up her fists, crack her knuckles. Think about Lizzo cracking her thick ass knuckles. And she was like, you so effing lucky right now. And she like inching her way towards me. First of all, if someone is telling you that you are so lucky right now, instead of already hitting you in your face, they is not about that life.
I don't know. It's really interesting how this is coming out, because it just indicates this era of like society that we're in, where people present one way and are truly not that way, or also are so multidimensional and layered that like you're not that way all the time.
Well, so no one is like that way
so much bigger
all the time.
No
one is like that way all the time. And so that's why when other people were trying to say celebritydom is like a dying breed, I think that's what they mean. I think because of social media, everyone can be a celebrity, they can be famous in their own right. Someone can walk in here right now and you don't know who they are, but they could be tons of people behind them because they're like, oh, they got 2 million on TikTok. And you're like, I've never seen this person in my life, but so what? They're famous. They're a celebrity, right? So as soon as you find out something about that person, somebody works with that person, it's easy nowadays to just like cancel them. Oh my God. And now this one with Lizzo, it seems like more and more people are piling on and saying it. You got to be careful how you treat people, because you just never even know who to trust or what it's going to be to get you canceled. Now, sexual harassment allegations are pretty serious. It's a difference between, oh, she's rude, oh, she's a bitch, oh, she's hard to work with, she has an attitude. That's different than sexual harassment allegations and non-payment.
But kikiing and hanging out with your employees and all of these different things, you have to watch that. Everybody's not your friend. Everybody doesn't want to go to the new strip club. Everybody doesn't want to participate in your open sexuality. And nobody is forced to do that. And that's really what this world today needs to learn. Yeah. Nobody has to fucking participate in your sexuality. Nobody has to do that. It's really not our business.
I don't want it to be my business.
That can be celebrated. It's not anything that we need to hide, but it is still also something that can be private. I don't know why. I don't understand why in this world that we're living in, it has to be to either extreme. Like, either we're talking about sexuality and sex all the fucking time, or we're not talking about it at all. Versus why it can't just be something that's celebrated, but also is still intimate and private. You should not, under any circumstance, be at the club with your employees who you employ, telling them to eat bananas out of performers' vaginas.
Well, they were in Amsterdam. They were at some type of like sex show or whatever. That's inappropriate.
Who did you mention when we initially like talked about this? Beyonce. You think
Beyonce does not kiki with her worker bees, okay? She's not gonna say, "Oh, you're my dancers. Now after this, let's go to the bar. Let's hang out and do that." I highly doubt that, because when you employ people, it's just different. It's a working relationship. And now you got the girl who wasn't really down with the whole banana thing telling everyone that she was uncomfortable with that. You know what I mean? You got to fucking read the room, check the room. You can't be like that. That same thing with coworkers. Like, I don't never let coworkers really follow me on like Facebook and shit. You gotta be working with me, but like, you gotta be cool. Like, I gotta damn near see you do something illegal off the clock for me to let you be my Facebook friend as a coworker. Like, oh, all right, bitch, you cool. But you can't just be doing that. You can't just be doing that. Like, oh, she cool. You can't be doing that, Lizzo. And now that's why she's going down.
Yeah, this is hard to watch because to be completely honest with you, I almost feel like this is like second level hazing that was going on, and it ended up in a sexually charged environment lawsuit. Now, of course, naturally, Lizzo is denying all of these allegations. She did post like a super long, little caption or whatever she did.
Little caption. I think
Somebody read that shit on
acknowledgement, and I don't know, acknowledgement.
But we should have known. Because when she sat her big fat ass in that thong courtside at that basketball game, we should have known that it would come to this. And when we told y'all that was inappropriate, it was y'all are fat shaming. Y'all are fat phobic.
No.
Y'all are not celebrating all by. Do you see Bernice Burgos out at the NBA game with her ass out sitting courtside? No.
The people don't forget.
I knew then. I knew then. Something was off.
And now look at her.
Now
her head is so damn big. Look, now her head is so damn big that y'all got the fat girl calling the other fat girl. Now done blew her goddamn head up so bad she don't even know what the fuck's going on. Now here we go, filmmaker Sophia Allison.
Now check Sophia, a little bit of background here. She was supposed to work with Lizzo on her documentary and actually ended up walking off the set 2 weeks from accepting the job because she felt so disrespected by her. She said Lizzo creates an extremely toxic and hostile work environment and undermines the work, labor, and authority of other Black and brown women in the process. She is a narcissistic bully and has built her brand off of lies. Now, those are some strong ass words.
Built her brand off of lies.
A narcissistic bully right here.
Woo.
And then she also said that she creates an extremely toxic and hostile work environment. And this is the part that really would fuck me up as a Black woman. Undermining the work and labor and authority
of other Black
and brown women. That is a blow.
Undermining the work and the labor. And that is why these people are coming out. Because guess what? The rent is too damn high to be working for a fat bitch that's making you do shit you don't want to fucking do. All right, and she's not paying you, and she's calling you fat. Hell no, they not having it. So I don't know what she's gonna do, because remember when Ellen, all of a sudden, Ellen DeGeneres show, the staff and people who work with her allegedly started saying how she was treating everybody and what the lifestyle was, on set and whatnot. That show didn't last much longer. How do you get away from that? How do you get your brand away? You go back to making Broadway songs and smiling and singing and shit?
It is very hard to get away from sexual harassment allegations, even if they're not true or unfounded. It is very difficult to do that. But she has hired attorney Marty Singer, who has, represented Bill Cosby, Charlie Sheen.
Well, that's a good start.
Represented Chris Brown. But it's kind of like when you get Marty as your lawyer, it's kind of like, I'm guilty. I need help.
Oh, my goodness.
Because you're like, oh, shit.
Or it's kind of like, I got the money. Let me lawyer her fuck up. Because, I don't know. It's just not looking good for Miss Lizzo. So,
yeah. And
about
there have been people who have come out, in her support to, speak out and say that their experience was different, but definitely not as many people that are saying that she's a bitch. And as you've always said, think about your first bully, y'all.
My first bully was a fat girl. Come on, they can be mean sometimes. They will dislike you for no reason.
They will dislike you for liking a boy that they like.
And he don't even like her.
We're both trying to run away from this bitch.
Like, stop taking my lunch.
With him at the playground and shit.
You my boyfriend.
Putting him in headlocks. Like, sticking his face in her food. Like,
oh my God.
But I'm also not surprised. Because I really want us to get away from positioning ourselves in ways that pigeonhole us and keep us stuck. Because when you show up as a multi-dimensional person, people already know what to expect from you. Like Wendy Williams, for example. We know that if somebody came out and said she's a bitch on set, okay, we knew that. Because Wendy Williams is showing up as Wendy Williams each and every time.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But when you show up as somebody who you're not, or you don't show up as your full self, someone's gonna find you out.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna be able to hide it for long.
Saying she built her brand off of lies, that's a really big thing.
That's
so
a low blow.
Whoever her PR is, I don't know, they ain't getting no sleep, honey, but
this next one who ain't getting no sleep, Tory Lanez. And listen, y'all said wait till it come out in court. Wait till the verdict. Wait till the jury is in. The
Mm.
jury is motherfucking in.
Lock his ass up.
Okay.
Lock his
And
ass
when you
up.
play
You're
stupid
going to
games,
jail.
you
You're going
win
to jail.
stupid prizes, like a 10-year sentence prize.
And that's what he's gonna do. We're not gonna
What is he
spend
gonna do? I wonder how a lace front looks after like 8 years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do all that time, but
Or his the teeth. When you get the teeth, the veneers, you can't.
and you know he ain't but so big. You
Mm.
can't be in there like
They
that.
said he in there praying and praying for everybody and praying for everybody.
Okay.
Well,
I wonder if he's in there performing. Tori, say something real quick.
I was really asking, like, it's crazy kind of the whole, like, Tory hive on social media because it's like, wow, you really would have thought this man was selling out stadiums at one point.
Come on, bro.
He never has. Just saying, like, y'all will really think sometimes the way they
Tory
defend
Lanez
things.
headlining tour. Have y'all been?
Headlining, no, but, you know, he gives a great show, but
He does. He jumps out of the crowd.
it's just a memory now. So it's like, hey,
He's been at Kiss Fest. I
You're gonna
enjoyed him performing at Kiss Fest. It's not about the music.
he's going to be 42.
We
something.
all know that Tory Lanez makes good music. I think we can all agree on that. Like, I don't think anyone's out here saying Tory Lanez music sucks. But
It's
like,
just
what
that
you
the
did
way they
was
were
some
defending
bullshit.
him. No, I'm talking about the hive, the
Yeah.
people that Tory's free. I'm like, wait a minute, where was all of the support?
A Tory hive is crazy.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Out of
That's
all
just
the okay.
that's really the I hate black women hive. But anyway, my girl Megan has finally gotten her justice. Okay.
She's looking good too.
She's looking amazing.
She's in the
She
gym.
unfortunately did share with us that she has not known peace a day, not had a day of peace since Tory shot her, and then continued to taunt her in many different ways publicly through the media and other alleged ways for 2.5 years after. She said he not only shot me, he made a mockery of my trauma. This is a statement for all survivors that their lives matter and there is zero tolerance for the torture that accompanies violence.
And
I knew his little ass did that shit.
I just really have to say that, you know, I enjoyed this week and seeing this only because it is the moment where a black woman got some justice around
It's
this
just
bitch.
Yeah, because
Got some
fuck
justice
him.
around this bitch. And the thing is, whether you think, you know, 10 years is excessive or not, it's the fact that one, let's backtrack, this man was on probation when this happened. Two, he was in illegal possession of a firearm while on probation. You illegally discharged said firearm. That firearm hit somebody who could have potentially been paralyzed, died, had to have her feet amputated, anything. So anybody who feels like it's too much, I want you to go do the time with him. Go do it for him, if that's the case. Because honestly, the world wants black women to just accept whatever abuse we endure. Accept it. Do it with a smile.
Somehow it's all
Keep
you know,
yada 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 in.
somehow it's her fault. It's always
All he had to
her
do was
fault.
shut up and apologize.
That's really all he had to do. You know, it's
She
not
would
always
never
about
said
the
anything.
mistake that you make, but really how you respond to the mistake.
That's what
And
the
it's
judge
very,
said.
you know, it's just exactly because they tried to go back and say, oh, this is someone who dealt with childhood trauma, who has an alcohol problem.
Haven't we fucking all?
Oh, we all
Haven't
have
we all
trauma and
had a
alcohol
hard
problem.
childhood?
Oh my God, Tori, please
life is
come up
so
with
fucking
something
hard.
better than
Your
that.
life is definitely so hard. Oh my God, you just have to drink your fucking way through it. Like Megan hasn't.
Yeah.
Like Megan hasn't lost her grandmother, her mother
They
within
said
the
that
same
they used
year.
to drink their life away, both talking about how
She
they
shoot
both
you, though. You shot her.
lost their mother, so that was a part of their bond. But he took the time to make albums about what happened and to
That
leak
was weird.
things to blogs and stories out there. It was very weird, but
And
I'm
the judge
not
did
surprised.
say that his actions after the shooting were extreme aggravating factors in his sentencing.
yeah.
So that did matter. It wasn't
I
even
knew that,
all
though.
about the crime anymore. It was that you literally re-traumatized this girl. You put out false information. You wrote songs. You've been anything but remorseful.
That's what
until
I'm
you got
saying.
sentenced.
It was
Then
obvious to me.
That's my friend. Then that's I care for her dearly, and that was
No.
never the tone.
It was really weird. It was really weird when she first ever came out and said that happened. I was like, oh, let's see how he responds. And the way he responded instantly let me know.
How do you
Nigga is
do
guilty.
a whole album without telling us who shot her though? That was the crazy.
But you're talking about everything else around it. You talking about messing with her friend and you knocking them both off. You talking about everything else. And then your first thing you say is, how dare all of y'all believe what she said? Y'all didn't even hear my story first. Are you kidding me? That was his very, very first reaction. I knew that nigga did that shit, and that just reminds us, don't be fucking niggas that's 5'2". Don't be fucking niggas that's 5'2".
No, especially not
get
when
that.
your ass is 5'9".
She bruised his ego, which is what Judge Hereford said. She bruised his ego, and that's why he felt it was necessary to even put his hand on a gun in the same night in that car. So he gets what he fucking deserves, okay? He will not see his child grow up, okay? He will be going bald behind a jail cell in there. Singing for them niggas, doing whatever he wants, squeezing his ass cheeks together, hoping they don't stick a broom up there. And honestly, he probably deserves it.
And how funny it is that, you know, the Tory hive or people who didn't believe her, it went from he didn't shoot her to it wasn't that bad. And that shit is nasty work. That shit is so disgusting to me. That people who know damn well they would never want to be shot in both their feet. That wasn't an accident. That wasn't we fighting over the gun and it just happened to hit her feet. Like, I'm shot in both of my feet. Bro, you're going to fucking jail. And honestly, you're going to do 85% of this motherfucking time.
Yeah, okay? You will.
You can do all the drug programs and alcohol programs you want to do, bitch. You're in there. And good luck. Good luck with that hairline.
Daystar.
Where's his dad? I want to say
his dad's he's Daystar. Oh my God, I hate it.
He looked just like him too, to spin him.
His name is Daystar and his dad's name is Sunstar.
I believe so.
That makes me angry.
Now you know don't nobody got good sense if your name is goddamn Daystar and you came from somebody named Sunstar, whatever the hell. You can't possibly have good sense.
Recognition, you will crumble. Okay, all right, let's talk about this.
But you know who else was down bad this week?
Girl, I don't even got the... Because we need to take this down because they looking for whoever had the folding chairs. And I want to say, I didn't even see nobody with a folding chair.
Where?
Yeah.
Listen to the next slide.
Now, because the police had a press conference and everything about this Montgomery, Alabama brawl. What are we calling it? The fade in the water?
Reparations. Okay?
Yeah.
We're calling it reclaiming our time.
Absolutely.
Okay? We're calling it the lick back. And what
give
joy
it up.
I saw to finally see white people get their ass beat.
I love
it. For
it.
all the years of oppression, for all the years of lynching,
and that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid that one day...
We are not... Listen, we're not playing with y'all. I ain't never going to say we not our ancestors, because our ancestors went through some real shit, and I hate when y'all say that. I hate when y'all be like, we are not our ancestors. Shut the hell up with that shit. But I will tell you one thing that our ancestors wasn't doing the way we will, and that's beating ass.
I love that part.
Niggas is not scared of jail. They not scared of shit. We beating y'all ass. Y'all been doing shit for too long.
He is.
Now, y'all know what happened.
They not even built for it. No, we know y'all know what happened.
They started getting crazy.
Yeah, especially on the gram and on Twitter, because you guys start saying crazy things like, what's y'all obsession over seeing black people whooping white people ass?
Are you kidding me?
Are you dumb?
As a black person, how could you even fix your mouth to say that?
What's your obsession?
Okay. And I understand we don't.
Girl, you ain't never seen Roots.
You never, bro.
We can take it back. How far y'all want to take it back?
I mean, Jim Crow, the transatlantic slave trade.
Why would you say that?
The civil rights movement.
What's your obsession?
What niggas is going through right now? I mean, did George Floyd not just happen?
I would love to wake up every day and watch the Montgomery, Alabama brawl just to get my day started.
So we couldn't even just have a little brawl where we just got out what we need to get out.
Because the most beautiful thing about this is that everybody went home. Everybody had the ice up. Everybody had to get the frozen peas. And everybody's folding chairs was fucked up. That was it. Everybody went home. We don't even get to do that anymore. Niggas be shooting and stuff. I love just watching a good ass kicking. You got us fucked up and everybody goes home. Now, that's really why it's so joyful to watch this, because it's like, yeah, y'all really had us fucked up and you still get the message. But
I don't even think the police should do an investigation. Everybody went home. Everybody, well, just leave the shit alone. Just leave the shit alone.
Well, no one that's arrested is black, so everyone else that's turned them in so far are the business owners. I heard they also went to the hospital afterwards, and one of the nurses called into a national show and let everyone know that the white people that went to the hospital to get service ended up calling the cops and stuff, allegedly 911, while they were there, because
of course they did.
all of the nurses and everyone there was black. Y'all can't call the police because you're scared that everybody in here saw your ass on video and might not want to serve you properly in the hospital.
But the audacity or just the arrogance of thinking that y'all were gonna bully up on a black man while there's a whole bunch of black people on a goddamn riverboat across the river. Have you ever seen a black man swim to some shit? You know
Oh
how
my
goddamn
God.
man you gotta be as a black man. You ain't never seen a black man swim like that ever.
We
I promise.
need an Aquaman movie. We need Ryan Coogler to make us a movie about this brawl, and we have to have them activate or whatever, assembly right there with this folding chair,
And
okay?
let's talk about the historical symbolism.
Shout out
Wow.
to Nathaniel Alexander.
Shout out to the ancestors, because what joy it brought me to learn that the inventors of the folding chair were in fact black men. Shout out to John Cram, the original black man who invented the folding chair. And then Nathaniel Alexander came up on, you know what I'm saying, to tag in and made sure to improve his shit, just to make sure when we crack it over you niggas' heads,
That's what we gonna do.
that it do what it's supposed to do.
The price is about to go up. Did y'all hear that? Cha-ching.
And on top of that, Montgomery, just the the symbolism that it has to the civil rights movement, being, you know, a capital of the Confederacy, it's like, wow, what a perfect place to beat white people.
Yeah, they were saying right there, the riverboat where it happened was actually allegedly back in the day somewhere where our slaves would be, you know, sold off right there on the dock.
Yeah.
And so, what an amazing location to whoop these white people
Happy
ass
sweet
up
tea
and
party
down.
day.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I mean, reparations. If we can't get them, we can at least get videos like this where everyone goes home, but we still got our lick back. And I hope this inspires us everywhere not to look out for each other, because the fact that
The
someone
unity was amazing.
swam and still delivered a left hook and a right hook was absolutely amazing.
All those videos of Karens that we saw, this made it worth it.
And what are we going to tell our children about this historic day, August 5th,
I don't even know.
2000?
A great day it was. All the camera angles. I'm just glad. I'm just happy to see how everyone just worked together to make it, you know, to make it what it was. Because I was entertained, baby. I said, oh, they is out here whipping these white people ass right now. What the hell is going on?
I kept seeing the video at first. I was like, what is the big deal? I was like, oh, I see what's going on.
Man.
And this is what they're really afraid of.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember.
You know, Trump got y'all hyped thinking y'all can say nigga whenever and riot the Capitol and all that shit, but we want y'all to know that we will beat y'all ass. I'm keeping a folding chair in my trunk from now on. I'm not even playing no bullshit, okay?
Okay, and this is why black people could never storm the Capitol, because this is what it would look like on the Congress floor. Okay, that's what I want to see what the white people would have did, because I was like, yo, we about to go.
Because what do you even do? Where did he get that damn chair from?
He not even built for it. That's why they used to make us fight and sell us off and say, that nigga over there got a good back and some strong arms.
Yeah, all right. I'll show you a good back and a strong arm, all right.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
listen.
I hope white people, I hope that sends a
I hope
message
it
to
happens
them.
again.
I hope it sends a message to them that we not playing out here for real. And we got our folding chairs to hold us down. Woo!
And on that note,
That was a lot.
happy Black History Year. Like, comment, and subscribe, hoes. And remember, listen, as long as we all get along and respect each other, white people, you don't gotta get your ass beat like that. It don't gotta be that way. We ain't never really wanted it to be that way.
But
But at this point, at this juncture,
don't push it.
don't touch your motherfucking love.
Don't push it.
Anyway, check us out on Streets TV.
Love ya. Mean it.